So we are going to be graphing more logarithms. Today we're going to be doing base 3. Okay, so today's the base 3 logarithm. Okay, and if you go back to the last session where we graphed log base 2, all works pretty much the same. We're going to take our exponential in base 2, we inverse them, okay, switch them, and you get your logarithms. Okay, here I just did it this way. Okay, if I wanted to graph log base 3 of x, that would be the same as 3 base 3 of y is equal to x. Remember the conversion. Okay, and then if I put 0 in for y, I get 3 to the 0 power, which is 1, and 1 in for y, 3 to the first is 3, and so forth. And so we get this picture. Notice I already have it drawn out here for us. So the things we can come from this is, do I have a y-intercept? No, I don't. Okay, now remember this is a parent. Okay, so we're talking about its parent. Okay, x-intercept? Sure do, here at 1, 0. Domain? Well, remember, in here, you're going to have, there's no number that can get you a 0. Okay, there's no number I can put in for y that makes it a 0, because 3 to the 0, okay, would give you 1. Okay, if I use negatives, 3 to negative 1 would give me 1/3, and so I actually would have negative 1 here and 1/3 here. So notice it's still positive, so it never gets to 0. Okay, so my domain is going to be from 0 to infinity. That's farthest left to farthest right. Range, like the other logarithm, all real numbers, and the asymptote is here at x is equal to 0. Okay, now from that we want to talk about the transformation. And if you remember transformations, you're going to have a times the log, and we're talking about base 3 of x minus h plus k, in which whenever number goes here is your left right, here is your up down. Okay, and then a is your vertical stretch or compression. Okay, I'll have a, remember if this is negative, it is a reflection over the x-axis. And if this one is negative, if x, is there a negative in front of the x here, that would be, if that's a negative, you'd have a reflection over the y-axis. And that's the only thing that would actually flip this to the other side. And then my domain is going to change. Range is still going to be the same. Okay? And then also remember, what kind of move, A, H, or K is going to move my vertical asymptote? Well, would an up and down movement change it? No. Would a stretch change it? No. The only movement that ever moves your vertical asymptote is a move right here. Okay? And then one other thing I want to make sure you're aware of. Okay? If I have log base 3 of x plus 5, that's going to be different than f of x is equal to log base 3 of x plus 5 if that's in parentheses. This is an up 5. This is left 5. Okay? For it to be a left-right move, you got to have parentheses here. Okay? So if you don't see parentheses around these two, it's an up-down move. Or you have parentheses there. Okay? So that and log base 3 of x plus 5, these are the same thing. Okay? For it to be left-right move, it's got to be inside the parentheses. So just be aware of that, and especially when you're writing your transformations. Okay? Hope this helps, and you can continue.